everyone. I hope this is going to work fine. And my internet seems to be acting up already.
Hurry! Evans Archie!
How's the sound, by the way? It's not too loud.
Are these the rebels?
One group of them, sir. They have
one.
no strength to resist any longer.
But the leaders are still alive. There's no time now. Join the troops intercepting the ruffians.
Okay. It's working as it should, I think. Because I was having some internet issues earlier. Or more like Wi-Fi signal issues. But I seem to have managed to resolve them. Okay, well, anyway. I'm going to be playing this a little bit. Just trying to get back into it and manage hopefully to beat it in one credit, but I'm not getting my hopes up too much.
Didn't I tell you? Make me the bait and Radon will come to feast. Radon is jealous of me. I took you for myself.
I have chosen you.
How's the game looking? In terms of picture quality. It should look good. So this is the Wii Virtual Console version. Even though I do own it as a cartridge on the N64, I decided to play this version instead. Even though I'm not quite as good at it, because well, the controller is not at all designed to be used with this game. But so the picture quality would be a bit better. Twice the resolution and not any of the blurriness of the original system. That's the gist of it. That's the reasoning behind the choice of playing this version over the original cartridge.
It will all begin.
Hope you appreciate the bad voice acting. Yeah, it's not very good in this game. So yeah, I tried the hard mode earlier just a little bit, but it was not working well for me. So no, I'll stick to the easy difficulty. Yeah, there's nothing else that I can change in there. I don't think so. Yeah, I might as well turn the text. Oh, or maybe not. No, just in case some Japanese people decide to drop in and watch, I will leave the subtitles on. Okay. Give me a minute. Alright. Should be good now. I take my dispositions before I start so I don't get interrupted. Okay.
Get bonus! Get bonus! Get bonus!
But it's easy so far. I don't think I ever noticed before playing it for in preparation for the stream that this boss actually comes by and just like eats the one that you just beat. Yeah, so every time you kill 100 enemies like these, well, every time it says like hit plus 170 like here, every 100 points or kills, you get to continue, which I think I'm going to need now. It would be surprising, because I don't think I ever managed to finish it in one credit, even on the original console. I don't think I did. I beat it in normal difficulty, like using 1 or 2 continues maybe, and in easy difficulty it's well, it's so easy that normally nobody should ever die from this.
Get bonus!
I will let these scenes play out, and if I have enough time for a second playthrough, I will just skip them on the second one.
Saki! Oh, Saki! Good morning, Saki.
Good morning, Irene.
Come on, we've got work to do.
They're making these scenes stylish just for the sake of making them stylish.
Let's go!
To the point that it's a bit ridiculous, but well. Yeah, you can keep juggling with these barrels for some extra points, but well, it's more a waste of time more than anything else.
Watch out behind us! Nice shot! Keep it up! Take care of it, Saki!
Get bonus!
Alright.
Ruffians, here? Already?
Get bonus! Get bonus!
Ah, shit. Well, I walked straight into them.
Bonus!
Where'd they come from?
Irene, cover our back.
Irene, cover our back!
I tried jumping. I did try. Stay in the middle. Sometimes when I try to do like light taps of the C left and C right button, sometimes I just like do a roll without meaning to. There might be another control
Come
scheme
on, quick, into Shinjuku Station.
Hurry!
that
the
would
ruffians
prevent
swarm has
this from
started
happening.
attacking.
But I'm so used to playing with this
That should get the
this
elevator
control
moving.
scheme that
You think they're onto us?
I might have difficulties adapting to it. Adapting to it, sorry.
I hear voices up above.
I'll check it out. Just keep the elevator moving. Talk.
This can get pretty intense, so if I don't reply your messages straight away, please forgive me. I might not necessarily be able to read them straight away. This one might be problematic. I don't like that boss. I'm trying to throw these projectiles back at him, but
Get bonus!
it's not the easiest thing in the world to do.
Skip the small fry. Capturing Radon is our top priority.
And I stayed in the middle even though I knew the boss was going to be jumping there.
Get bonus!
At least I have full health for the upcoming boss. Normally I shouldn't die in these early stages. It's later on that it starts getting really
The transport.
Really
Iris,
tough.
Take the control.
when you face the whole Navy fleet. That's when things starts getting really hard. In normal difficulty anyway.
Down, damn it! Fall down, you stupid beast!
I won't let you kill Radon.
Get bonus!
Fall down, fall down. There we go.
My research materials.
How could you?
Could you?
So you're the leader of these killers.
Kachua, stop. He's one of the rebels.
Let me take him. He's only human. Now's our chance to test the power of the blood you gave me.
Just spray them. Ah, no.
Get bonus.
It's super easy to get her in one hit, too. Just use the sword when she gets close. Normally, if you just mash the button, the Z button, normally it's easy enough to achieve. But, well, if the timing is like really wrong, really off, then you miss.
Okay, Saki, show me what you've got.
So, Archie and our friends have it in there too? If he's got Archie's blood in him, then what in the world is he? Kachua? Don't fight, Kachua. Wait for me. Can you no longer hear me?
That name reminds me of the tents. Kishua. Ah, shoot.
Get bonus. Get bonus.
Right? It's easy enough when you know how to do it. I did not remember how to do it when I started playing this again. I just like played a little bit this afternoon so that I would be prepared for tonight's stream, so I
Can't go
don't
near him yet.
look ridiculous too much.
Is that Saki?
Can't change him back, okay? Just not now.
We're the only ones left. Everyone else is dead.
Damn it!
Kachua.
He doesn't seem too happy.
I understand your feelings, Brad. Kachua was a good match for you.
I wonder who that
both
guy
militarily
is.
and
I don't think it's
emotionally.
ever explained.
But I can't lose you too. Retreat. There's no hope for Japan.
Is that his dad or
There's an enemy out there. A monster. I won't let it run free.
Thinking of revenge?
I lost Kachua. Now it's Archie's turn to lose something.
Kachu is gone. Think of the living. Like me.
Radon, Kachua, the women I passed my blood to, how could they? Archie, I'm going to show the world how weak your beast really is.
that voice acting?
This is the safest spot. It's the armed volunteer ship.
Attention, attention. Our defense of Tokyo has failed, but we shall remain in Japan to battle this new beast.
Beast?
Its target is a ruffian lair in Hokkaido. By eating ruffians, it will strengthen us. By assimilating them, it will threaten humanity. Radon's tragedy can't be repeated. As your commander, I urge you to find the courage to engage this beast.
Him! So he's their commander.
Let's kill him then. Before he kills Saki. I had a guy in my class in high school who was named Saki. But it was more a nickname than anything else, though.
will not let you kill Leda.
Shit. Almost got it. Have to wait.
Get bonus.
There we go. Ah, shit.
Get bonus.
Got my 5 token. Oh, come on. I did press the button. To use a sword.
Get bonus.
So, what's next? What's next on the menu? Ah, shit. Wasn't paying enough attention. Trying to weaken all 3 at the same time when it's easy to do so, like here, because it gets a lot harder to dodge on that last one, yeah, which you won't get to see.
Traps were for ruffians? So what they captured broke free?
I run.
But so far so good, at least. Next boss isn't too hard.
Wait.
It's a bit long. Take some time. You have to watch out not to fall, but you also have to care to mind your aim. Ah. Well, there you go. Well, I did good, all things considered. I didn't fall, and I only got it once.
You could have just teleported free.
Idiots. Don't you realize how dangerous teleporting
And again, it's not
is?
hard level difficulty.
You're dangerous. You're about to kill me.
These enemies outmatch you, Leda.
And I
They're
had
all
the
remaining
handicap of
Archie
playing
and her
with the
followers.
Wii
It's quite possible
Wii Classic
that the girl
Controller
has
Pro.
inherited Archie's blood. This time I will face them. You must stay back.
Well, Commander, now I'll avenge my friends.
The pleasure will be all mine.
You'd think because it's a more modern controller that it would be easier, but well, not for me, because I played this game too much on the original console before the Wii Virtual Console version even existed. So there you go,
I'm
Leda.
not through yet.
It's more a button masher than anything else here. But it's cool. I mean, there's
also
different
has
styles of
strange
gameplay to the boss battles, and that's fine. That's perfectly good.
Strange powers indeed. It seems Achi has taught you nothing. My powers were given to me by Achi. Achi passed her blood to me.
You might
The same
notice
goes for that
the
kid
textures
who
on their
transformed
faces
into
are
the
not
beast.
filtered, unlike the rest of the
Saki is
textures, like
nothing
in
like you.
all
I never
Nintendo
thought you'd try to
64
make
games.
friends by
But
passing
this
your
one,
blood.
even on the original hardware, I don't know why that is. Their
Perhaps
their
not
faces,
friends.
the textures
Perhaps
that make up
research
their
for your
faces
transformation.
are not filtered, and I don't know why.
Change can be a scary thing when you don't know how to
Maybe
change
because
back.
they felt that filtered they might look blurrier, like some detail
Hi,
might be
Ren.
lost. So
Do you wanna
maybe that's
change
why they
Saki back
chose
into
to
a
make it
human?
that way. But it seems to be intentional. It's not a quirk of the emulation on the Wii Virtual Console version or anything. It's like that on the original hardware.
Watch out. All fighters away from the flagship.
What?
Or it's an oversight.
Floor.
I don't know.
If they attack Saki from the air, then we'll need this.
I didn't even know that the N64 was capable of not filtering a texture, so... Because this is the only
What
game
the?
where I have ever
All
witnessed
fighters break
something
apart.
like that. Okay, so this is where things are starting to get really challenging. Not so much here, but later on.
Get bonus!
I managed to do what I wanted to do. Mm.
Get bonus!
I love the little sprites shooting at you from the background and they're not doing anything to you. Their shots are completely harmless. Oh, that was close. I'm surprised I'm not even hit yet. That training from this afternoon is paying off at least a little.
Get bonus!
Yay! Oh, no, 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 no. These mines. Shoot them in priority. Because of that weird camera angle, they're tough to dodge. Well, I regained a bit of health. Yeah, I never know how to dodge these things. Well, I managed it this time. Ow! Oh, he's gone. Ah, some help. Trust me, I'm gonna need it. Almost had 1,000 kills. Okay. Yeah, helicopters.
Get bonus.
Yeah, it's them that I fear the most. Okay, one down. Well, not so much them, but their chief right there. But I am my health is full, so I might not have too much trouble. I think, can't you hit him with the sword when he does that? Because I've been trying on my few playthroughs this afternoon, but I can't pull it off, so I'm wondering. Please don't die now. Please don't die now. No, 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 don't die now. Don't die now. I've done the hardest part, I think. For this stage, anyway. So if I could avoid dying now... No, 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 don't take too much hits. Don't take too many hits. No. It's health refills that I'd like. Please. That would be nice.
Get bonus.
Oh, thank you. I don't feel too confident about managing a one credit playthrough of this game, but if I can, I'd like to. I'd like to manage it for the first time. Didn't I get a health token? No? Thought I saw something blue. Might have been their thrusters. Or can you perhaps get no? No. There are no health refills from these other planes, I guess. Unless you know which ones to shoot, perhaps, but I'm not wasting any time trying to find that out.
Get bonus.
No! Okay, well, I'm almost full now. Because I think this is the furthest I've ever been without losing the credit. Or maybe the stage right after this one. I can't remember.
Here we go. You will get us through this
Or
crisis.
at least I haven't played this good in a few years. Those were a few too many missiles for me to dodge. No, you have to slowly move as you hit them when it's the second wave of missiles. You have to be moving. If you stand in one spot and try to send them all back, it doesn't work.
Look at them! They can't even escape! They're crying! They're crying Brad's name! The armed volunteers are extinct! You're all alone now. Come back to me if you want, or would you rather transform for one last feeble gasp?
I wish you could turn down the volume of the music just a little bit, because sometimes it's hard to hear what they're saying. And with the subtitles being only in Japanese.
In a final bit of work justice, he just wanted the world to see him fight the ruffians in Saki. To humans, our power is an object of either hostility or worship. I guess Brad just didn't want to be hated by mankind.
Oh yeah, that boss might be problematic. We'll see. I lost a couple times against him earlier. But
Is
now
that
that
the
I
US
have the
Army?
pattern
No, the weapons maker that
more or
backed
less
Brad sent
memorized, maybe I can make it. And I will feel no shame if I have to die here. I wonder if they disappear if I just leave them there. Trying to get a head start on the second wave there. Ooh! That was close. Yeah, that one, as long as I focus, shouldn't be too hard. Ah, yeah, well, there we go.
Get bonus!
Lost quite a bit of health to this thing. Little things going to open. Trying to aim for these things. I know you can destroy them. Yeah, it's these things rather that I should be focusing on. I jumped right into it. Again. Well, there we go. First credit over. And I didn't have any trouble with it earlier. It's only now that I'm struggling.
Please continue.
Well, I have more than enough credits to see this game through to the end, I think. They're on you as soon as they start shooting. Or maybe not. Maybe they're on either side when you start. Ah, yeah, all these bits that I had destroyed earlier, yeah, because I had to use a credit to continue. They're gone now. Oh, shit. Yeah, I got it. Because you can get a no bonus here if you fail to hit the middle thing with your sword. It doesn't change anything in the story, because this thing still shoots its big projectile thingy. But it's nice if you manage it, because it's a split-second reaction that's required. If you don't know about it, there's no way you could get it after a strike, unless you're very, very lucky. Oh. Just had to keep shooting. Oh, no. Saki, no! I'm doing this to protect you. Okay, I got it.
Get bonus.
I can't remember if you lose if you fail to destroy it before you hit
Is it
Saki.
safe to approach him?
We're just little insects to Saki. He won't bother us.
Hurry up and change him back to human form.
Saki's just forgetting his human heart.
I'll believe it when I see it.
To return Saki to human form, you must enter Saki's body and recover his
If
humanity.
the speech samples
I
sound
will open Saki's
heavily
chest.
compressed,
You call
well,
to his
that's the
heart.
game. That's
Tell
not
him
my stream,
everything.
by the way.
Thoughts, memories, hopes, dreams. As long as he wants to be with you, he can accept his
I
humanity.
think it is a 32
Stop it. How can we
megabits
do that?
cartridge, this one.
First, we must put Saki to
think-
sleep.
No,
So
we
yeah,
can't do it.
basically
Just
it's
fire at Saki's forehead.
Liar. False
no, not
savior.
32 megabits, 32 megabytes.
Shut up.
Do you want
So
Saki to stay this
256
way?
megabits.
Shut up.
32 megabytes
Huh?
is not a lot to store all these voice samples, plus the graphics, plus the actual game code.
Where
So-
am I? On a train? A subway? Oh, I teleported. This is Achi's work. But why? Hey, you. Do you know where we are?
We're on Long Island, aren't we?
Long Island? New York? America? Achi! Where are you? Why did you do this to me?
This next section is quite challenging as well.
Get back!
Shoot them as they come through the door.
Get bonus.
Return to sender. Return to sender.
I've never heard of ruffians invading America.
Mommy, are the monsters gone?
Could you not call me Mommy? Is this train out of control? I'm going to the lead car. Follow me.
Ow! Yeah, they were on me before I could react. Ah! Yeah, these things are easy. return those projectiles and you're good. You're good. Ah, that thing went for me. I thought I could jump over it. No, you have to roll dodge it. I think like this. I think it's the only way to dodge this one. No. I don't have much health to begin with, so I'd like to conserve it as much as possible for the upcoming final boss of this area. Are pretty inoffensive, I think. Well, they can run you over, I guess. He's going to leave before I can kill him, I think. Oh no. Just in time, I think. Yeah, it's kind of like Karuga. If you stick around for too long,
Everywhere. There's no end to
then
them.
you leave. I think off the top of my head,
2017? 10 years in the future?
10 years in the future. Yeah, no, not quite. Not anymore. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think, but I could be wrong, that this was the first 3D game that Treasure worked on. They had not made a 3D game before this one. Or a game that relies heavily on 3D graphics anyway.
Issa Amamaya. I can even write it
And
in
where
London.
the action is completely 3D.
I'll remember that.
But I could be wrong about that.
We don't belong in this future, Issa. Let's go.
And Isa is the hero of the second game. Or one of the protagonists of the second game. Yeah, I'm destroying the seeds. They're worth more points than the actual enemies. Because of the bonus tokens that they drop. Ow! That was stupid of me. Oh. Ah, it fled. Where am I going now? Okay. Yeah, that's the boss I was dreading. And I don't have much health to get through this. I think I'm going to get a game over. Ah. I'm running out of time too. Timer hit 0. I'm not even sure what this game does when the timer hits 0. I don't even
Please
can't even
continue.
remember ever getting it before. Yeah, you have to get the purple one when it's open. That way you destroy far more of these in one go. You have to return projectiles to it. But unfortunately, that other blue laser won't leave you alone either. Ah, I missed it. I hit the one right above it. Yeah, it's too late if the purple thing is already gone. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just force my way through. Focus on the projectiles and sending them back instead of trying not to get hit, because I lose too much time that way. Yeah, that way. You have to make them all disappear. And the fewer possible targets there are, the easiest it is to return these projectiles. Yeah, you can jump over the blue laser. That bolt of lightning thing. It's not giving me anything to retaliate. Okay, there we go. Ah. Yeah, that next part is easy. I don't think you can send back these projectiles, these purple ones. My trigger finger is kind of sore now.
That's right, I've taken this form for you. We're in Achi's vision. Have you chosen your future?
Papa!
Don't go having a child. This is no future for children.
You're wrong. Issa will live in a different future. Somewhere there's a future where I am your wife, Issa is your son, and you are human.
Are you and Papa fighting?
Oh, I'm sorry. What do you think of your mommy?
Mommy's scary, but Mommy's nice. Issa loves you, Mommy.
And I love you, Issa. That's why I know we'll see each other again.
This was all a dream.
You just used the child.
I thought I should show you at least once.
Just to get her to shoot Saki because she wouldn't do it otherwise.
We've only just finished the anesthesia. Now then. That's enough cutting. I'll do the rest.
About
It's
Saki
pretty
and
gross
Red.
when you think about it.
Just what is your objective?
My real enemies are very far away. Powerful enemies that have been fighting since long ago. Soon I'll end it with them, but I can't win with your current powers. This has all been mere training, simulation of a global war.
You're crazy. You ruined Tokyo. Will you destroy the world, too?
Don't worry. You'll all live in a different world. Now I need a reason for an even bigger war. It will be Saki who uses his powers to bring that war to
Yeah,
an
she
end.
gave
He'll be
them her
feared,
blood
respected,
to transform them into superhumans so she could use them in her war against some, like, alien life form or something.
Once he knew what the blood meant, his own
She's
plans
not
took shape.
at all a
He
friendly
bred
character.
ruffians with his blood, writing and acting in his own war. He rushed to beat me to it. But I'm not impatient. Saki must grow more powerful
As a human. Saki, wake up!
The distorted voice.
Open yourself to Iron's heart. Take back your own feelings. They teleported? Do they think they can escape me?
Oh yes, they do. They do think so.
Ruffians?
Sand
I
sharks?
forgot to fight them.
Sorta.
Saki! Good morning, Iron. Look out! Get back!
Yeah, I don't think I can kill these. The bigger ones. Just have to dodge them. I'm not sure how I have to dodge these. At the last moment, maybe? Or can I return these projectiles? I'm not sure. I almost died there. A bit of health would be nice now. I'm dying in places where I don't usually die.
Please continue. Saki!
Ah, no, not that way.
Saki, there's a building here.
Hey, thanks for the host, Mush. Die, spider. Spider seamer. Yeah, you have to keep shooting but dodging at the same time. This is not the easiest thing in the world. Hey, Mush. Okay, there we go. spiders. Dang it. Come on. These explode. Ah. Come on, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Without dying, preferably. It's a very short stage, this one. After this boss, it's over already. Well, not quite, but he's the hard part of this stage. Come on, 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 come on. Show yourself. Okay.
Yeah, bonus.
Hey, Carthager, welcome to the stream. Ah, shit. I ran right into it. Oh, I died against the little thing that's so weak normally. I lost too much health against its previous form, I guess. Where from? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. It's a fairly forgiving system, so that even if you're not very skilled like me, you can still see the end. But managing it without getting a single game over is an entirely different story, unfortunately. Ah, well.
Yeah.
And now
all of a
they're
sudden, things were all
eating
messed up.
those spiders or
do?
crabs or
This is Hokkaido, Ruffian Central.
whatever it is.
At least we won't go hungry. First, let's find a safer spot.
Right. Sun's about to set, so we'll keep watch here tonight.
I wonder if Achi will follow us.
Your instinct brought you here. I think she knows that.
Yeah, there's a lot I want to ask Achi about this transformation.
But Achi would... Let's go to America, Saki. Have a doctor take care of it.
If a doctor can take care of it. If they dissect me, it's over. They're close by. They must be on that road. I'll check it out.
Yeah, they're
Wait here.
more likely to
Your
dissect him than
tongue,
anything
Saki.
else if he goes to see a doctor. Told ya, she's not a
Iron.
very friendly character.
Iron? Iron?
She has this little girl appearance, but she's actually a devil inside. Yeah, you get to control the movement of the character for this section of the stage. It's the only part of the game that's like that, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Kind of a side scroller. Not sure what these things are supposed to be, but is it going to die? Okay, there we go. Come on, move, 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 move. Don't stay there. Whatever you do, just keep moving. Ah. I'd like to at some point, yeah. But the thing with the second game, like I said on the previous stream, is I'm not even sure I can complete it, since I never managed it before. That's the thing. This one I'm sure I can complete with some perseverance. I know I can, but the second one, I'm not so sure. I'm rushing too much. Well, I regained the credit at the very least. Okay. Keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving.
Get bonus!
Sweet bonus points.
Saki.
Why did I go there? I thought there might be some bonuses or something. Because I think there's a
Please
spot
continue.
with some health refills around here, but maybe it was a bit further. Yeah, I think these yellow ones, they're normally health refills if you're in need of it.
Get bonus! Get bonus! Get bonus! Get bonus! Get bonus! Get bonus!
How am I not getting hit from all of this? I don't even know. You can do it, you just gotta believe. I gotta believe! What was that PlayStation game again? Parappa the Rapper? I have to believe! Nah! Ah! Alright, come on, you can do it! Ah. No health refills around here? No? Parappa the Rapper was great. Well, I'm not a fan or anything, but I know the game because of the kind of cringy dialogue. Ah! Oh, I was almost there too. Ah, this is so challenging.
Please continue.
You can do it. Just don't rush too much. Too much. Ah. Oh, I know that I can do it. I've completed the game before, this one, many times. I'm just rusty.
Get bonus.
Yeah, we're almost at the end.
So, you've finally come.
What have you done to Iron?
I put her to sleep is all.
Why are you doing this?
I was testing your feelings. Look at
This
yourself.
game was very
How could
comfortable
you
to play
refuse
using
the
the
iron?
original controller, but on the
That's why you
Wii
look that way.
Classic Controller Pro I am having a bit more
I'm not
difficulty.
refusing her. Obviously, our hearts were growing closer. But in our hearts, there is still fear, there are still doubts, there are still places and feelings that can't be opened yet. We need more time to fully accept one another.
It was particularly
We fought
comfortable to
alongside
play
you,
with the
believing we would
Ori,
save humanity.
Ori
But you're
Pad
using us
Mini.
as weapons with a
What was the
different
name of
goal
that
in mind.
controller again?
Uh-huh. You're still in training.
Ori Mini Pad
You'll always be
64.
on the front line. That's useless.
Ow!
That's better.
Is this what works on you?
Same time.
Iron!
Saki?
She's
Hold on to my
creating the completely different Earth. Here we go again. Giant monster of mass destruction. Now you have to destroy an entire planet.
The old Earth will die soon, killed by the very people it fed. When I take its place, I will not make the same mistake. What I need is a god of war to rule the chaos for me. That's you, Saki. You must grow powerful for me. Powerful enough to rule a planet.
She's just replacing the Earth?
Invade?
Will she lead all humanity away?
What's best for me is all that matters.
Saki.
It's hard to figure out what you're
I
seeing.
understand.
They're just
I am
polygons.
this planet.
Protect the Earth at all costs. And now this game is transforming itself into missile command for the Atari. Essentially, that's basically what it is. Have to prevent the Earth from taking too many hits while returning those hits to the other planet. But it's hard to prevent the Earth from taking any hits completely. Oh yeah, these big ones, you should definitely avoid them. The small ones don't matter too much, but the big ones... oh, the Earth HP is going down. Ah! Because the Earth has HP, if you didn't know. Things like pollution, and stuff like that. Pollution is like a poison status ailment to the Earth, draining its HP over time very slowly. Almost there, almost there. Alright, there we go. Perfect bonus. Yeah, no, there was no way I was going to do it. Not on normal difficulty. On the easy, perhaps. I think I managed it on the easy. But there's not even enough challenge on the easy.
The old Earth will die soon, killed by the very people it fed.
And that's it. That's sin and punishment on the N64 for you. How long have I been at this? Oh,
Where's
an
Archie?
hour, more or less.
She's gone. But she dragged us into it right up to the end.
Yeah, I'm guessing the in-game time counter
Japan's a mess.
doesn't count as the time you spend watching cutscenes, perhaps.
What are we gonna do now?
When I was little, I always wanted to be a cop.
It's time
Do you
for
think they'd hire me
actual
now?
battling.
Yeah, they would. You could kill all the ruffians yourself.
Not by myself, I couldn't. I'd need you to protect me.
There's a weird sound.
Want to take them on? Together?
Let's do it.
Yeah,
At least that way we can have some fun.
And is that the ending sequence? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. This is one of the very, very few examples of a Wii Virtual Console game originally only being released in Japan, where part of the text was translated to English. Because on the original version on cartridge, the text here at the end of the game is only in Japanese. So before it came out on the Virtual Console, I could never understand how the story ends, so to speak. Yeah, and that's Isa, one of the two playable characters from the second game. Yeah, they only translated the ending sequence and the menus. That's all they did. Like, all the in-game subtitle text remains in Japanese. They didn't even try to translate it. They just left it as is. They thought, like, well, the audio is already in English, so why should we change it? It's poorly voice acted, but it's in there at least. Yasushi Suzuki. Yeah, that's the guy who also made the character design for the sequel and for the few characters that you see in Ikaruga as well. Background design, Hiroshi Yuchi. Yeah, he's also the composer for Ikaruga, that guy. I think I could be wrong. Well, yeah, it's a very short game. It's only an hour long. You can basically beat it in one sitting. It's a very arcadey game. It's not any longer than your average arcade game. Ikaruga is even shorter. Ikaruga, I think, takes me 40 minutes because it's only 5 stages. Yeah, it's already finished. And with that, I won't have enough time to play much of this, a second playthrough. I mean, what could I do then? Play something different, very quickly. Let's see. I have an idea. And that's it. Wow, 18 years old this game. Well, I'm going to switch over to something even older, but not for long. Bill Trinan, yeah. Surprising considering the game didn't even come out in America, but that guy had something to do with it. Well, you know what? Yeah, okay. So, change of game. We're switching over to R-Type. Okay, it's on the SD card. You love Bill? Yeah, I guess he's taken on an even bigger role at Nintendo now than he had back in those days. Yeah, back then you didn't really hear much about him. I mean, and then you started seeing him a lot on stage at E3, translating for Miyamoto. That sort of thing. No, not Lords of Thunder, no. That one I am sure I can't beat. I was never able to beat it. Yeah, there we go. I'm not gonna get far. I know I'm not gonna be able to beat this game either. But well, I have like half an hour to kill, so just gonna casually play a bit of this. What am I doing? No, let's reset this thing. Yeah, pretend you're not seeing this. Oh yeah, this is a Super CD-ROM 2 system game, by the way, if you didn't know. TurboGrafx CD game, if you wish. That version has CD quality music and these animated sequences which are not in the original arcade game. That's why I'm playing this version instead of any other. Yeah, and that release, I think it was not available normally on the Wii Virtual Console in Europe and North America. It was only released in Japan, I think, for the Wii. But I might as well just let it play. But I mean, that's why it's in Japanese. R-Type came out for the TurboGrafx in the West, but on a Hue card, like on cartridge, so it didn't have all these extras. And in Japan, it came on 2 separate cartridges, so you could not have the game full on one cartridge. So the reason for this game to have come out on CD was so that Japanese players could play like a version without having to own 2 separate games, essentially. But it was as close to arcade perfect as it got at the time. You played R-Type on the Master System. My uncle used to have the Master System version. That's the first R-Type I played. Because my uncle used to own that. And then I eventually owned it on the Super Nintendo, so but that's how I was first exposed to it too. But it's the same game here, essentially. Although the Master System had 1 extra stage, I think, off the top of my head, but I could be wrong. You wouldn't think that a shmup would have that much story to it. Yeah, that version came out quite a few years after the Master System version. I should check out the copyright, but I think it's a 1992 game. If I recall correctly. Quickly, pilot, to your R9 ship. Oh, I guess these guys are the big robots that you encounter at some points in the game. Which planet just got destroyed?
現在軍が有する兵器では奴らに太刀打ちできない。我々の最後の手段としてフォースを
Not
整備
Earth.
し、これをオプションとするため多目的探査艇をフォース操作に耐えうるようにバージョンアップした。開発コード R9 としてこれしかなかった。
Yeah, the ship is called the R9.
だからってなぜ
I
技術屋の俺
think
が
um,
多目的探査艇のベテ
yeah,
ラン
R-Type 3 had no, only one type of ship, but 3 different types of force pod.
基本的な操作系統に変更はない。かえって軍のものでは扱
But
え
I think R-Type Delta on the PlayStation was the first one to have their like other ships besides the R9.
実験台ということですか。
I don't have R-Type Delta. It's not a game that I own, unfortunately. I have the one on the PlayStation 2, R-Type Final, but not the one on PlayStation 1.
まだなのか。もう少しかかります。ただ放射線ではないのは確かです。
Yeah, this is very long. Code R9, yeah. All the stats. The Japanese people love these kind of stuff. These kind of things. Seeing the stats of the spaceships. Beamwave, sub-weapons, air-to-ground laser, reflecting air-to-air laser, bits, heat-seeking missile. Ah yeah, the bits are the two small things that can be on top and at the bottom of your ship and shooting too, I think.
本当か。
観測員たちにはこう聞こえたかもしれない。
I think the sound is slightly out of sync with the game. Ever so slightly. Okay, finally. 1991, I thought it was a bit older than that. But then again, the CD system for the PC Engine came out pretty early in the life of the system. Okay, easy please. Go easy on me. I'm just a casual player. Yeah, I'm still using the overlay for Sin and Punishment, but that's alright because I did not plan to play this. It's just to kill time. Oh yeah, the stream is dropping frames there. My ship feels so slow at the start of the game. Yeah, right? I know. A friend of mine when I was in school used to have the Game Boy version as well, the black and white Game Boy version. Now that I think about it. I eventually bought it for Game Boy Color as well. R-Type Deluxe DX. That one had R-Type 1 and 2 for the Game Boy in colorized versions. Yeah, that's one of the bits. Thing. Yeah, you played it as well. That's the first time I noticed that in the music it says R-Type. Destroy it! There we go. Yeah, the first stage is always easy. It's only from the third or fourth stage onwards that it starts getting really nasty. Yeah, when your ship is fully powered up like this, it's not too hard, but if you die and you go back to having, like, some really weak armament, that's when it's really, really tough. Don't die on me, stream. Alright, here we go. I can't remember the right strategy to beat it easily. There is one, but that wasn't the right one. Should have paid attention to the projectiles. Come on, stream, stop dropping frames, please. I'm so weak now. Ah! Yeah, it's gonna be tough now to get equipped again so that I actually stand a chance of surviving this thing. Oh, yeah, same spot, same way of dying. I think it's going to be a game over already. It's been so long since I played this. Don't rush into it. Let it come to you. Well, that's something, but well... game over already. Well, there you go. Well, I'm gonna end the stream there, and I mean, I keep dropping frames anyway. It's like the stream is telling me it's time for you to stop, really. Okay. Thanks guys for dropping by. Thank you Mush for the host. Well, thank you guys for watching. I will see you again pretty soon. I think. Oh, what am I going to be streaming next? Now that I have streamed this. I'm not even sure. Because I hadn't really planned anything beyond this. Maybe a GameCube game, but I'm not sure. Maybe Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg? I'm not sure. I've been thinking about streaming this, but I'll see. Okay, anyway, see you guys. Bye-bye. Have a good night.